Hi, it's Eve, Mother of the Earth, Angel, Rose, Songbird, as Jesus Christ named me. And I am deliriously happy because David Harband just returned from getting my pictures. And he told me that we're all paid. We're paid up. What does that mean? That means that I have paid for 8 generations forward and back of our family. I paid that karma. So we are free. We are angels. When the sun said we are beams, B, ecstasy, am. We am ecstasy. We are ecstasy. So the people who accept us as their leaders get ecstasy. We are the holy royal family of gods and goddesses, kings and queens, mystics, geniuses, angels, business magnates, all the brightest people in creation. And because our angel, Michelle, backed us, the good people, for a change, and proved the worth we've been giving the world, we are authorized to be the leaders of the world for eternity. Okay. And she has been the experiment of the unwanted person. Nobody wanted her. Not her mother, not her children, husband. Nobody wanted her. See? So what's that like? So she's gone through that hell, and she's going to write about it. Because the Bible says the meek shall inherit the earth. She was the meekest person on earth. Okay, yesterday, Mother of the Earth went for a walk, and she met Eric. He's a Cancer. They make lovely fathers. America is Cancer, July 4th, and we have the most wonderful founding fathers, like George Washington, Glenn Beck now, and Adams, John Adams, President Adams and his wife, and Martha Washington. And it's Mark Levine is Adams, and Glenn Beck and Mark Levine are partners in the Blaze.TV, alternative TV. They are getting CNN because they have given us truth. This is Thomas Jefferson, another founding father. This woman was me, a slave, and Eve, she had his children, and he proudly was her lover. I guess the first integrated couple in the Sean Hannity is Thomas Jefferson. James Madison, Lionel Richie, Dolly Madison, he sang to her, called Lady, your knight in shining armor, and I love you, and you are mine, and all that. And Ulysses S. Grant was his own Benjamin, and was her husband, and he was also Lenny Bruce, who rivaled Fritz Perls, who created Gestalt therapy. They were rivals for Michelle Birdsong, Laura Perls, also Freud, and Emma Jung. Okay, so anyway, she talked with Eric, and she thanked him for cleaning up the place. It's so wonderful to have a clean place. And he said, thank you. He was so polite. What a sweetheart. I just want to hug him over there in Chelsea. And he said, when people appreciate you, it makes you want to continue doing the thing you do the best you can. Isn't that wisdom? I love him. Thank you, Eric. This lady told me her name 4 times. I couldn't understand what she was saying. She delivers packages for Amazon. Okay, look at all these packages. This is her job. How would you like to push all these packages and give them to people? That's hard work. And she got that mask on because people are tricking people into believing they have something to hide. But David Harbons told us our sins are paid for. She paid for them. She paid for the evil that they said Eve did and did not do. Lilith did it. Michael Bublé's wife disobeyed God and ate the animals and became an animal unfit for the kingdom of God, the humans, and had to leave paradise. But Eve, Mary Magdalene, Michelle Birdsong, Angel Rose paid for those sins that they did. And you say, okay, this is her daughter. She prepared her. She cultivated her so she could be a role model for black women. Okay, and so she is. She was Queen Victoria. She was Galileo. And suffered from the Catholic Church and putting her under house arrest because she told the world that the sun is God, that the earth revolves around the sun doesn't revolve around the earth. And Aristotle and the Catholic Church wouldn't hear of it. So she had to say, oh, okay, I was just kidding, didn't really happen, after they beat and tortured her. So she felt guilty for not dying and recanting what she knew to be true. All that's paid for. She feels normal now. So sister, the Queen of Egypt, gave us 4 saints. Okay, she's a queen of fertility, Isis. She's Christopher Columbus. And forget about the indigenous people taking over holiday that belong to Columbus. Columbus will get her credit for discovering us, for making us rich, uniting the East with the West, and beginning trade, sailing across the treacherous Atlantic 4 times. So thank you, Christopher Columbus, Melanie Jackson. Okay, just Mr. Rogers, the best person in the world with his grandson. We had to thank him and beg him to come back and be with us for eternity. That's what is a world without a good man like Mr. Rogers, a genius who can write songs that children love and adults love. This is a bird. In the beginning was a word. It was the sound of the bird. Okay, these singers, these great singers like sing bird song, McCartney and the Beatles, and where's Josh Groban. These are our birds. Okay, they are singing to us, and they keep us happy. This is Jesus Christ, gentle soul. This is Dr. Shiva. Is Michelle Birdsong's husband, was her son. He at 4 was an untouchable in India, the lowest caste, while she was colored, the lowest caste in America. And he created email, and he is degreed from MIT. He writes letters to the president advising him. We hope that he will advise Will Smith, who is the president. Okay, let's go on. So, yesterday she thanked this lady for the work she does for us. And Amazon, this is Jeff Bezos owns Amazon, so it's his company that employs her, that gives her work. Okay, and people like her jobs. See, look how humble he is. He's also Michelle Birdsong's husband, and he gives her money because he's the richest man in the world. This is the ring he gave her that she probably wears. Okay, this is Jerry. She's a grandmother. As a matter of fact, she got 10 grandkids. She's a great-grandmother. And so we had a pleasure chatting with her and talking about how grandchildren give you a new lease on life. And anybody that keeps their children from their grandparents is doing them a terrible disservice. These are rings. This is from Josh Groban, and he said this is him and this is her. They are from the sun, children of the sun, along with Joseph, Michael Joseph Adam. They 3 triplets from the son. Okay, this is a ring, a wedding ring, from her husband, the Count of Monte Cristo. Where was he? I know he's here somewhere. And there's Paul McCartney, sings father. Sings Mozart, George Gershwin. He's a lion, twice a guru, 3 times a guru. He's now the guru of America. And let's see, who else? Projection of Sly and the Family Stone. King Charlemagne, President Harry Truman. This man is a giant, okay? He's going to be with us, sharing his light with us for eternity, with his bride. She's Cordelia Guggenheim. It traces a lineage back to King Charlemagne. They were married when he was King Charlemagne. She's a violinist, professional violinist. He's going to get a upscale restaurant, vegetarian, because he's been a vegetarian all his life, despite the people in his vicinity eating the dead animals. He's stuck with the way his mother raised him. That's why Jesus Christ, who is being reborn to Mary Magdalene tomorrow, wants to be like Sing. Sing is his role model. You want the wife, you want the mother, same mother Sing has, because Sing is clean. He don't suck no dicks. He don't eat no dead animals. Okay? And also, Einstein is clean, and Paul McCartney is clean. Sing's father. Michelle Birdsong's, and there is Michelle Birdsong's husband. Okay. Okay, let's go on and see what pictures I took yesterday. I had so much fun saying hello to the children of the earth, telling them, I am your mother. Because Jesus Christ said no child should have to live without a mother. Me and Josh Groban, Michael, Joseph, Adam lived without a mother because we are the children of the Son. Okay, the Son is a mother and a father. Okay, hermaphrodite. Come drive with us. These are this is for jobs, where people want jobs. Okay, I was on the back of this bus. Okay, took a bus ride to Kansas to rescue my granddaughter. She said, we are the saints. She was 2 months. They are no saints. Pumpkins, they grow. That's why I like them. Where's the little pumpkins? There was little pumpkins. I don't know where. Okay, this is a banner for a theater. She was Oscar Hammerstein, and Sing was Richard Rogers, and they wanted to write a musical, and she found a theater near her, this theater, called Atlantic Theater Company of Chelsea. So she was going to see if they can put on a musical there, you know, off Broadway. There's a little pumpkins. Are they cute? She saw that in the window of these people's apartment. What else? I just want to show you New York. This is the capital of the world, says Bob Dylan, and we agree with him. The city never sleeps. Frank Sinatra said that. It's just, they got plants. I never realized how many living trees and flowers exist in Manhattan till recently. Up here they're building a building, and over here they're building a building, and down here they're working, and that's what they do. It's a work in progress. We love New York small businesses. We have a business called Mainstream Includes to the Marginalized. It's up to you, New York, because you are the capital of the world. Okay, New Yorkers, look at this. You saw these trees and things on top of this building and took a picture. You understand, these trees are not just there. They're giving us air, breathing oxygen out to us and sucking in our negative carbon dioxide. They are serving us. You see, I thought they were extraterrestrials. Look at their mortuaries. And they're all different works of art. And I told the truth, some of them, you are perfect. Could you take human form and come and be with us and give us some of your perfection? And they said, yes, Mother Nature, we'll do that. Okay, I didn't ask many of them because we need their air, we need their oxygen. And the saint says, if they don't start to be nice, if these people on earth don't start to be nice to their mother, they're going to take their air back. This is the mother. I saw a little girl walking down the street. She was a woman. And I said, will you take my picture? I'm the mother of the earth. And she said, yes, a little white girl. And her name is Caitlin. And this is a picture she took. Oh, no, this is by Gomez. Caitlin took the other picture. Gomez didn't want his picture taken, but he took that picture of me. And this is how to mainstream yourself. American exceptionalism. When I was 60, I went back to college and got my degree. And my son, Singbird, Song McCartney, showed up at my graduation. And so did his then wife. Okay, well, this is, these are some people in Garden of Eden. Josh Groban was a father. Michelle Birdsong was a mother, Eve, in the Garden of Eden. And this is Abel. He was a son in the Garden of Eden. Now Michael Phelps, the winningest Olympian in history. This is Cain, misunderstood Cain, protecting his mother. That's how come he killed Abel, wouldn't stop sucking teeth and making his mother bleed. And so he snatched him away, and he fell and accidentally, got a concussion and died. And this is him. He went back to, at 12 years old, he started studying how to fly planes. So he's going to fly the first airplane. This is his wife. So this is A1. She was the first girl child in the Garden of Eden, Melanie Jackson. And she was Vincent van Gogh also, and Christopher Columbus, and St. Patrick. Okay. And did I tell you Robin was the baby in the Garden of Eden, Azura, and her love is Seth Will Smith, the third and perfect angel president of the United States. Robin was cultivated to be the first lady of the United States because her mother, Michelle Birdsong, was first lady of the United States 6 times. This is her father, King George, the fifth, Milton Harris. Her brother, Tarek Danielian, was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this is her son, William Hayes, who was Popeye, and he was Knight of the Round Table, King Arthur's Round Table. St. Birdsong McCarthy was King Arthur. His wife, Cordelia, was Guinevere, Lady Guinevere. Okay? What else we can tell you? This is, oh, I just like this. This window, they took care, and it says Royal Pharmacy. Okay, and I love this bear. They got a cute, cuddly bear somewhere. There he is. Okay, isn't that cute? And this is in Chelsea, about 20th Street, near the Indian restaurant where I eat. I went there and got food on 9th Avenue and 20th Street. And we talked about my guru going to St. Dylan because he's a Sikh, and that restaurant is full of Sikh cab drivers, the best drivers in the world. They will have exclusivity in driving taxis in Heaven on Earth, New York. This mother of the earth. Okay? In front of the flowers. Okay, this is where I want to live. 340. Okay, this is, I'm just taking pictures of all this oxygen. Look at their yellow tree. We are being given. Up here they're working some more buildings. Okay, cars. Singbird song was Henry Ford, who made transportation available to poor people. This is a close-up of Eric, the wonderful sweetheart cancer that cleans our streets so humbly. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. And I hope you will thank the people when you walk past and you see they're cleaning up the street. I took this, but look at the white and the green. Integrated a flower. Yeah. I was Ella Baker, who united Dr. King, and Stokely Carmichael was my boyfriend, my husband, with the Fisk University from Nashville, Freedom Riders, to start the Civil Rights Movement. Okay, look at pretty flowers. These people plant, this is where I want to live, 340, right? They plant flowers and make Manhattan so beautiful. People think Manhattan's all concrete. It is concrete accomplishments if you work your butt off. But it's not. This is where Caitlin took my picture. This is where lots of nature abounds in Manhattan. Patsy, it was a dancer and a dance teacher. Her husband was William Parker, a bass player, said to me, Michelle, Manhattan is your neighborhood. Look at these flowers. If you wonder how come we can breathe, because these wonderful trees are standing there giving us oxygen. And Groban Singh, Donald Trump, the only person strong enough to keep America going after those socialists killed Hussein. That's what I did. I saw him and I boo-hooed crying because he keeps the demons away, and so does Michael Joseph. And these people, Hillary killed him. It stole his gold, and I broke my heart, broke his heart, and that's why I was boo-hoo crying, apologizing to him. He wrote a song to Condoleezza Rice, who likes Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, and so Joseph is a genius, and he made a thing where he can put it on his head, and he can't move his head. He can just look like straight ahead. He can't smile or anything because he wants to stare at his wife, Michelle, who is the best person on earth according to Jesus Christ, and stare his way to heaven. Okay? And she said, no, Joseph, you don't have to stare at me like that. Please don't do that. So Joseph is, this is Fritz Pearls, and Michelle, she's Laura Pearls. They are going to cure the madness that Jesus Christ said exists in the world. He kept telling Mary Magdalene, Michelle, you're not mad. The world is mad, Mary. And so they found cures, and he mentions that. When she went to India, he said, there are mystic pearls in the Bible. He was saying, you are a mystic, Laura Pearl, and you are mentioned in the Bible. And your therapy, and Fritz Pearl's therapy, is the best therapy. Because it's been lifetimes of getting to where it is now, starting with Freudian therapy, and then Jungian therapy, and then Gestalt therapy, and now talking share therapy. This is St. Ignatius, President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, her husband, letting her know he will come to America. She asked her, could you come and protect us? And he said, I will come and protect you. And he founded the Jesuits. They protect the Pope. The popes. Pope St. Linus, Dr. Wayne Dyer is going to be born to her tomorrow.